I'm a traveling man. I'm like an Allman Brothers song.
Yeah.
I'm
You were
up
born
early,
that
I'm
way.
out late. I'm in Detroit. I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Virginia. I'm in New York. I'm in Costa Rica. I'm in Cincinnati. I'm in Poughkeepsie. I'm in South Carolina. I was in Juneau, Alaska.
Jeez.
It's been a day. It's been a day. All
What
right, I
a
don't feel the
day.
need to get dressed. All right? Just having coffee. It's not the right mug. I don't care. Whatever. I'm traveling. Also, I've recently made
Oh, what is that?
some I guess what people would refer to as porridge,
Ah, some wet cereal.
as there's nothing in the house to eat other than
Oh,
said.
your covers are bare?
Oh yeah, because
Dang.
I was gone for so long, I knew to eat all the food, and
Oh,
whatever
okay.
I came home to was covered in a delicious, tangy green fuzz that really gets the body moving.
What George Carlin referred to as meat cake. Meat cake.
Like a Clydesdale. All right, my God. Well, this is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. At Poor Life Choices TV, Brian Sturges, that's him all music. Wrap it up. Listen, I don't have, that was as much as you're going to get out of me. I got to tell you.
Oh, was that the peak of the episode?
I, I, uh, I kind of want to pour a drink because it's like already over. Like my day, it's a little early in the morning, but not really because I'm still on East Coast time. So technically,
Oh,
it's
yeah. It's like
past
the
lunch.
afternoon almost. Yeah.
Listen, I'm all over town. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not particularly showered, or no kind
Zoom
of
hides it all.
no fresh breath. Well, you know what I did? I warmed a washcloth and did a once over like a 1970s New York prostitute. I was just like, good enough, and I threw it on the floor, and I came out. There is this, you know. Could I use a Mentos right now? I guess that's up to the audience. I don't really know. But listen, so
Comment below.
this is our interstitial episode until we get the gentleman back, in which we will discuss the fact that I am indeed a married man.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Now, I'd like to stop this exciting announcement to say that the guy with the lawn blower is underneath my window. I just started, right? Right? You got all day. Today has 24 hours, and he says this area needs to be clean at 10. Now, if any of you have been foolish enough to watch this for long, these are different people
Oh, really?
in vastly different locations. But everybody,
Everybody wants that 10 o'clock spot.
now keep in mind, we're doing this a day early.
Yeah, we're trying to mix it up to try to fool them, but they know.
It's almost like someone has our Google Calendar, and they're like, you know what? What if this is like Willis's longest con ever? Where he's like,
That'd be brilliant.
he just
So
sends,
subtle.
he just there's not a man. There's just like a John Cusack speaker situation. He's playing it on his NASA iPhone 74.
Yeah, they get the good ones.
But man, oh man, yep, married. It is complete.
Yeah.
He's still out here. He
I
hasn't
can
left
never
yet.
hear it. I haven't heard it once yet.
Well, that's because we spent all this bread on these microphones to
Yeah,
pretend
this
this is a real thing.
SM7B.
You know, but the software we still we still haven't bought the $8 package. We still use the free Zoom. What are we, millionaires? Come on.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You know, it's like if they give out free sodas at work, just grab the one on your way out. Don't stop at a store. I mean, it's frugality. Do you remember, since you're one of these guys, I remember you used to have orgies with your family on Christmas listening to PBR?
PBR. Nice. I like it. Go on.
Oh, where was I going with it? Damn it. I went too far. I went down my own road. This is never good when it's two. I'm so tired. But NPR, what were we just talking about? Come on, let me get the finger out. What were we just talking about? Come on, I know.
Let me work the finger too and see if
All
I
right,
can get
please
it.
work it backwards. No, please. So what? I've even lost interest. It's over.
It'll come back.
It was a
to us.
PBS thing. I was talking about PBS, and I went off to remember that you used to watch PBS. And while remembering that, I forgot what I was originally going to say. It's, you know,
I mean,
Daddy's
it is.
relaxed right now. You know, Danny's taking a little bit of a moment to himself to feel something other than noise. At this point, this is just like a psychiatric exam. That's how you pronounce it. A psychiatric.
Psychiatric.
It's a psychiatric alarm.
Yeah, I could get up some ink blots. We could get in there.
Maybe we'll find it. But anyway, I got married. It was wonderful. Please comment below. Smash that, various things. It's an interstitial, and because we're going to talk about the wedding fun that you and Willis missed. Mm-hmm. We're going to get Cliff on, and he was there. We had some adventures, some things were had. But it's over. I married. I have a ring that is not on my finger. But I have I'm not dressed for that. I don't have any sort of accoutrement on.
You don't sleep with your ring on? Me neither. Do people sleep with their ring on?
I don't know. I just started. I took it off when I took my watch off. It seems like a wrapping it up for the evening sort of removal.
Yeah, certainly during the shower, right? You take it off? I don't know.
So far, in the limited showers that I've taken,
yes,
I have taken it off.
You have, right?
Yes. Not like a manly, musky way, just more in like I'm in Cincinnati waiting for the. I called. Now I don't want to say what airline I fly, but it's not Charlie or Echo, so make it happen. Where was I going with the story? It was a PBS bag.
No, don't bring it back. We have to leave it in the past.
No, you must be punished. You must sit in it. So what happened was it? I got married.
Mm-hmm. And we've taken off your ring.
Taken off the ring.
Dang. The synapses are misfiring.
I had the privilege of. That's too complete. I had the privilege of traveling across the country a few times with a wife and a baby and a.
Oh,
how was that guy? I got the stroller. I got the crib. She's got a giant thing. I got a giant thing. I got my other giant carry-on. She's got another carry-on. The baby's got its own carry-on. We're like the cousins of the Griswold, where I show up in an RV just full of things.
Shitter's broke.
But I was that guy in the airport, right? We're cutting lines, people, So what I do is I hold the baby and I give everyone the stink eyes to get in the plane and be like, yeah.
Oh, because because they're like, oh God, there's a baby on board?
Yeah. So I just want to establish that I'm the one associated with the baby before there's some comments by, some drunk guy who lights a cigarette. I like always watching those videos on the plane.
Sir?
But I didn't like that. I mean, it was a thing. I was that guy. And I'm sure other men felt sadness for me because I was just doing it. It was fine. It was great. The trick is using the stroller for carrying the other bags.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So you throw all your bags on the thing. But it was a little heavy. It was a little much. There were several planes. There were like 6 flights.
Oh, you had
right?
Connections?
Oh, of course.
Nightmare.
Right? All over the place. I think it was 6 or 8 flights I took.
But you handle stress really well, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm known the most for. In fact, on my last day when I saw my parents, everything was fine. And then I've been not watching a particular stock because I sold it, knowing that it was going to keep going up. But I'm not paying attention. And then I didn't want to know about it. And then I saw it. And then I was all mad for like 10 minutes. And I was like, I did that son of a bitch. I'm no investment wizard.
A Warren Buffet.
Choices. I'm doing this bullshit instead of, right? The market's open. What am I doing? I'm doing this, not remembering 2 stories that I started. One about the PBS bag. What was it about the PBS bag? But I was really that guy in the airport. And it is, feel sorry for those guys. And the women. I mean, and then plus she's got to keep the baby quiet. It's awful. But luckily we didn't have a crying baby.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
It was good.
Yeah, that would stress me out.
Once you're landing, once they do the final call, I feel like you get a pass. Any crying at the gate when you're done.
Oh, yeah. Nobody cares at that point.
Right, at that point, it's over. We're there. We're all trying to get off this plane.
Were you able to sleep on the plane?
I sleep on the plane.
You do?
I do.
So do I.
I
That's
got
my
nothing else to
main
do.
mission. As soon as I
Yes.
get on a plane, I want to be asleep before takeoff, if possible. It never happens, but that's my goal.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, you got to get in the air. But I got a couple drinks. I get
Oh,
the
Tom
I get the
Collins.
free. I guess I got the card, right? I got the card. See, so they give me the free booze. See, and
Oh,
I like ordering a double from a store from a flight attendant.
Steward,
Flight yeah, a stewardess, flight
steward.
attendant,
Yeah,
right? A flight
flight
attendant.
attendant. Yeah, there we go.
Because she knows any guy ordering a double is just like, okay, now we got to watch this out. Because who's ordering a double, right? Now I know I get two for free.
And this was a 5 a.m. flight, right?
Well, some of no, I do. I try to do the red eyes with the baby,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is a
that
whole
makes
nother
sense.
thing. And coming back, East Coast to West Coast. I mean, when you take that last flight out, so I call this company, right? And my one out of town was being delayed, meaning the time kept crunching between the next flight, and I kept getting pushed back 15, 20 minutes. Where's that going with the story?
What? Are you kidding me right now? No, you've got this one.
No, this one. So what? We're on the airport. What are we doing?
Yeah, the flight was delayed, so it kept
Oh,
crunching.
so it kept going and going. So I wrote to them, and so I go to the gate, and it's like 29 minutes between the two flights, and I cop up, and they're like, "Oh God, you only have 29 minutes to get to the flights. We're gonna reconnect you on the other flights. Okay, there's no way." Blah blah blah. Blah. Oh well, it seems all the other flights are booked, going to all the different locations. You'll make it.
I'm sorry that I wasted 5 minutes doing this.
It was a perfect thing if they panicked and were like, we're gonna get you on another flight, and then there was nothing else, and then they reassured me that was
Oh,
enough
that's no
time.
big deal. You could walk
It
there.
worked out, but we thought we had to spend the night in Detroit. I would have gone and see my Timmy
Oh,
P
for
or
sure,
whatnot.
yeah.
But
He lives with a bear, right?
well, he started
Tim and the bear.
Yeah, the bear. He started one of those old bear farms, those bear cage farms there. He left Seattle, moved to Detroit, and said, "I'm opening kind of like a Tiger King situation,
But with
but
bears.
with Canadian brown bears."
Honestly, both I would go to both places.
I have another airport story.
Oh, go on.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh,
That was the one about the time where they said it was okay.
yes. And you rushed there. It was like a scene from Home Alone.
It was there. I forgot Kevin.
Yeah. Luckily, Kevin.
In the original episodes, he was to be sexually assaulted.
Oh, jeez.
No, not the kid, Joe Pesci. He was
Oh, okay. Bye, Kevin.
Kevin
Yeah.
McAllister's just.
Oh, graphic.
What a weird SUV episode. Yeah. Well, listen, I've had about 2.5 hours of sleep. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't show.
I think it shows. I don't remember. I forget the sentences I started. In fact, I was talking to I was so tired. I had one drink and I was talking to my aunt, and I sounded like I was just wasted. My
really?
my whole muscles of my face had just started like my jaw got tired, and then I sounded as though I had way too much to drink. And then you're
Yeah.
trying to convince someone I'm on drink one, and then you're like, I feel the need to explain to you that I'm not drunk. And what else would a drunk say? Is I'm not drunk,
I'm
Spills all
tipsy.
over the place.
Yeah.
Damn PBS bag.
Yeah, it'll haunt you forever.
So we got wedding stories to tell. It was wonderful. I'm very happy. I'm the baby. It was great.
So this is like a teaser for next episode when we'll have.
Oh,
wedding
it's all going to
stories?
be the wedding updates, my friend. You're going to hear
Yeah.
stories. There are, well, we were in Lynchburg, and they have mixed views about lots of things.
Oh yeah.
Our friend Blackcliff Beach and I went out on the town and did some hunting, and it was a very interesting
Oh,
day.
I can't.
Not like hunting for real animals. We're not men like that. Like,
Oh, right.
like hunting for local museums.
Hunting for good times, snacks, maybe.
So listen, let's be honest. I don't have anything in me. I will think about what I don't know what the PBS joke was. It doesn't matter. Let's just show some videos so I could go. I gotta go to sleep. This is stupid. Oh, wait a second. Was it science? Wait a second. Wait,
There's science.
well, there's science here.
Second
Okay.
to fourth digit.
PubMed.org, gov, no association, UNT /
A man whose ring finger, that's this one, is longer than. Damn it!
longer than his index finger. His ring finger.
I'm trying to push this one down.
How do you do it? I mean, this is what I got going on. So my index, a man whose ring finger, no. So my index fingers are longer. So that means I have a tiny penis? Is that what that means?
It's a sex fact, and there's no way around it.
Wait a second. But on my one hand, the ring is, wait a second. By the way, don't judge my nails. I didn't go to the salon. Wait a second. But my one's longer on one hand and not on the other.
Yeah, actually, so does mine.
Wait a second. So on my, I'm a freak.
Wait a second.
My ring finger on my right hand is longer than my left hand.
You are a freak. That's what we figured out. That's science. Buff lady.
Hey, look at what we got here. Now that is incredibly fit. I mean, that is a seriously dedicated person.
Absolutely. I feel like I might need to do a push-up or something later.
Yeah. Could you? I'll go first. I could not date her due to
no?
No, only because of my own insecurities.
Right.
That's as close. I mean, they sculpt women like that. She's a statue that's alive.
Yeah.
But I couldn't date, like she obviously we're not getting. Well, I was gonna say Chick-fil-A, but they're anti-gay, so I can't get that anymore. McDonald's, because that's healthy.
Well, yeah. My thing would be that I'd be hoping to get some of her motivation. You know, like maybe some motivation spill off that would fall onto me, and then I would be motivated to maybe do a push-up.
She'd hate you.
She hates my guts. She's she's disgusted with me, right? She's disgusted.
No, she's disappointed in you, disgusted in me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's pretty accurate. No idea what this is.
I'm sorry for turning you on. It wasn't my intention, but you got turned on.
That is not where I thought it was going to go.
Is this some like Christian kid? He sounded a little. Give my regards to Broadway. Are these like the?
I see what you're saying.
Like
I went towards the clear cell angle.
Oh, I see. I would never comment about the way someone looks.
Me neither.
Except for when
was
I
the
like those
devil
armless
talk.
strippers. Because I would be like, I mean, like how can you not tip that? If you, let me explain something to you. If you've seen an armless stripper and you haven't tipped, you're a piece of shit. And I don't want to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, you know, half a sawbuck. Come on,
That's $2.50, right?
that's $5. Sawbuck's 10.
Sawbuck's 10?
Sawbuck's 10. Roman numeral looks like a sawbuck. Looks like a saw.
Oh, that's great.
Half a sawbuck's 5. I think. If I'm wrong, then who cares? No one's watching. Now, this I may have to take back my.
Yeah, you might have to.
I might have to step a little backwards in my speech. Wait a second.
In case someone told you, I don't want to grow up because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
That's true. Sometimes I wonder about people's motivation. Why do you need to be on TikTok so bad?
I went to a magical place called the Waffle House when I was in Virginia. And my our waitress was not a dissimilar situation, but with the
Lack thereof or similar?
a similar lack
work.
of kind of a nodding off at the same time situation.
Oh, dang.
You know, but like nice, but obviously in between fixins, if you were.
Yeah.
Fixins at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
But it was,
Out the back.
yeah. Right
Leaf.
now, my mouth feels like a hot plate of garbage, just so America knows.
Well, you just got off a
these-
plane seconds ago.
If you want to be my lover, you have got to taking this too easy, and that's just how it is. So tell me what's wrong with me. I'll tell you right now.
Now, I love the rendition. I like her energy. Were her boobs out?
Her boobs were out. But I was more concerned about copyright infringement because that is a clear copy of the original. I mean,
Oh, it's almost exact, right?
how can the YouTube algorithm not flag that? But
I
she
thought
was,
she was speaking in tongues at the first part, but then
they
then
were. I'm sure whoever
Independent?
it was counter motion,
Yeah.
you know, you know,
that's Old Scary Spice for you.
MTA. That's here, right? No, that's New York. What do they call it? Here?
Massachusetts? No.
Oh, it could be that too, or the Metropolitan. God, who knows what the MTA? There's so many MTAs. Could be the Milwaukee Transit Authority.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
This episode brought to you by Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. The Milwaukee.
Uh,
treatment.
I
So you mean to tell me that a basketball's just black and they glue the other part on top of it? I always thought they painted those stripes onto the basketball.
I like his delivery. I didn't know that either, though.
Yes, I didn't know it. I didn't think they painted the. Yeah, interesting. I didn't know that either. Look, this shit's educational.
Mm-hmm.
It's educational.
Yeah.
We don't need Willis with his NASA bullshit, with his PhD.
Yeah, with his smarts and his...
fucking big shot.
Yeah.
Nice socks. Look how clean they are. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Look at those lack of holes. Yeah. I'm like the Three Stooges where we're all just sewing up our socks
Yeah.
with dental floss.
That's my curly.
Oh, hold that back. Hold your hair back. Do this. What would you look like? But put it so. How? What would Tim?
Now,
Bald
so,
Tim Hall. Bald Tim Hall. You can pull it. It look good.
but here's the thing.
But you got that.
There's like a,
hair.
so my skull goes like this at the back and
Okay.
comes to a point.
Yeah, it's racist.
I think I got squeezed on the way out or something.
Oh, you all get squeezed. Well, look at this thing. I'm like one of these aliens on where that guy with that Greek guy is like, yeah, they're in your soup. You know who I'm talking about there, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about with the hair and the guy and these aliens. They're everywhere. Check them in your local grocery store.
Oh, no.
They're your butchers, man. They're everywhere. They're shapeshifters, man. What's this guy? You know what I'm talking about. Pull him up. Trichodactylus. Ted Reese would know.
Theater Trichotecheraculus?
I think it's Trichodactylus. I think it's lick a lot of dickless. the great Greek god Lycodiculus. I don't know.
You know what? You know what? If you type in, let me share this. If you type in my search, Trichodactylus, you get I broke it. I broke the internet. It has there's no place to. So if you
Listen, a first. But your IP address is showing.
Your uncared for opinion, your tiresomely arrogant outlook on life, and overall rotten attitude? Agreed.
Fuck you, dickface. I don't like that guy. Next. You're another guy sucking up a fucking traffic lane on the 405. Get out of my fucking way. You gotta get. Oh, your band's playing tonight at the Whiskey Go-Go? My coffee fucking latte's not hot, okay? With all that shit on your face, you're going to put that towards a down payment of something, but you put it in something that you'll never get your money back. And now you're lucky to get that job in which you're holding me up for because you don't have any almond milk. Because we all know I only use almond milk. If it's not blue almond, fuck you.
oh, Brian.
Okay, first of all, this is clearly, you know what? Just don't even show it.
Okay,
Just
okay.
move on. Just 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 move on.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't even need to play it. You don't have to cut it, but you don't have to play it. I don't know. Nope. Not today. Not today.
Not
You're not canceling me today, America. I'm in this airport here. This is where I buy my sunglasses when I go to the airport.
Oh,
I once hooked up at an airport.
really?
Yeah. Layovers.
How's that possible? Oh, a layover. Okay. Was it an overnight or layover? Were you sleeping on
in the
the?
middle of the day.
Oh, okay. Was it a stranger or someone you knew?
I thought I knew them.
Oh, okay. Isn't everyone a stranger?
Yeah.
It's crazy how welders just know how to fix everything. Like, how do you find the right metal pieces to weld this thing together? I would have just left it freaking pointing up because I wouldn't even know to.
Okay. All right.
What the hell was that? I don't know what the hell that was.
Did it reach the limit that he could upload that he couldn't even finish the sentence?
Yeah. Well, brevity is the key to slits. I
Yeah.
think that's what
It's the heart of something.
Heart of Milwaukee. Milwaukee's Breast brand beer since 1888.
Hey, Fatso. Hey, Fatty. Fatty. Why are you so why are you so handsome?
Oh.
Why are you so handsome?
Those mixed messages.
Okay.
Could
Could we put that one back up? I was kind of hoping it was like BS DMing me or whatever. You know what I mean?
Just
Like you're a
BSing into
fat
your
guy.
DMs.
You know, you can't. No orgasms for you. Keep them in your balls, fat man. You know, like I thought it was gonna be like you'll never be nothing. You can't help but pop that hot load. You know, or something appropriate.
Yeah.
But then she just turning into like, now let's be honest. It's 2022. We're all equal. And if a man did this, that'd be a little weird. And I got to tell you, and guys love dirty chicks because they serve her, you know, we all know why. But I'm afraid of her. Like, let's just watch it again and notice how there's a little crazy eye there happening.
Okay, I will focus on the eyes and not
the mouth.
nose. Okay.
That's all. Not the nose.
Hey, Fatso. Hey, Fatty. Fatty.
Oh, okay.
Why are you so why are you so handsome?
I can't help it.
Why are you so handsome?
Right there.
Right there. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like, yeah. Whatever, lady.
layers.
Good luck. I don't know. You should have just been like, hey, fat guy, don't come. And I would have been like, okay, I love it.
I love
You know?
it. Jesus.
I mean, quite, you know.
You know what I appreciate?
How hot that output was on the video.
It was hot. I have control over that. But in this one, you know, a lot of these ones, like say a guy's riding his bike and runs into a lady, or a guy's drowning in a 3-foot pool or whatever. The camera guy is just like, and watching. But this one, he was like, oh God, and you know, he showed a lot of compassion and humanity.
I'm sure they're maybe the
That must
lovers.
have hurt so bad.
Reminds me of the time I once got a couples massage with another man in the Middle East by accident.
Really?
Yeah. But we're going to save that story for another time.
Okay. Were you doing a lot of side eyes?
It's too, well, I might as well tell it. We got nothing going on. So I was in Turkey with Rafik.
Oh, for
Right?
sure. Yeah. I remember that.
And, you know, we were sharing a room, right? A couple of guys, obviously two single guys or whatever at the time. And where's the story? Something about a PBS bag.
No, it was not.
Something about so we're in all right. So we're in Turkey. We're on the trip and blah blah blah. So we end up at this hot spring fancy spa. It's part of the package, right? And we go, and everything over there is, you know, negotiations and whatever, because you're from America and they screw you over.
They love to haggle.
So long story short is that they have the spa and the whole thing is Rick wanted to get a Turkish bath, right? The whole scrub down and the whole thing, right? And I was like, well, you know, when in Rome, they have a Turkish bath. So I'm
Go to
like, you know what?
vomitorium.
I'm going to do the experience also. Let's Turkish bath this up. So there's some big like brute, like I run the spa, and I was like, well, how much if we both? What if we got two?
Package
What if we
deal.
got two massages? Would you give a break on the deal? So I'm negotiating the two separate transactions are happening. But then after we agreed about everything and I went in there, essentially what I was negotiating was I got a couple's massage with him. So all of a sudden,
Things are real quiet.
All of a sudden, Rick and I, they're like laid down next to one another. This is the bad voice, right? And so we're basically now we're just in our bathing suits, right? We're not going
how far
naked.
apart?
We're touching, They have where they're laying us down, and my side of my body is up against his side of his body, and I'm just like, oh my, this is not what I meant. I meant two separate massages, but that's a country in which they're not exactly, as free as other countries.
Or
And
maybe
so
more free.
they bring in two girls who are from even less economical countries, right? It all goes down. They were not.
How do you say attractive?
Whatever country they were from had some wars previously. So
Okay.
they come in, and all of a sudden I'm basically laying nude next to Rick, and they're scrubbing us, and all our germs and his dead skin is like washing all over my body. It was not. And then it was, and then we're in it, and I can't stop it. And then they were essentially using like soap they got at 7-Eleven because it was just Caress or something.
Yeah.
Right? And they're just loofing. It was the fact that basically I was laying in Rick's filth for like an hour, being scrubbed together, like on the same bench that I did not mean to do that.
I don't even know if you'd want to do that as a couple. Probably. It might be too close for that type of.
Well, I could feel the sensuality behind it. I mean, in the moment I was like, I get it, but I don't want to, But then we went back to get the tip money, and then Rick just gave it to the guy, and I was like, oh, dude, that's never going to those girls. Like you just gave that guy, that tip will never make it into their hands. But
Oh,
it was
bummer.
there it is. So I once got it was
Couple massage.
yeah.
With Rick.
And they don't like people who look like me in the Middle East. I've noticed that.
What,
I've
with the eyebrows?
noticed shockingly white men
Oh.
with shaved heads who look like they are in the military, even though I'm clearly
Like a Blackwater type of
or
guy.
just anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple bump into, so I got a couple FU Americas,
Really?
Yeah, oh for sure. That's so be it. You know what I mean? You guys win. You guys got, I'm in your country. Please don't attack me.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple people, but yeah, I mean, I'm like, they don't want. And Turkey, talk about such a different. I saw it was the craziest things. Like I'm laying, I laid in a grave, which I'm sure is bad, but there's just so many like 1,000-year-old cities that are just out that you can just walk up to and take pictures. They're just like they're ruins. What's
Yeah.
crazy is their ruins are thousands of years. They're beautiful, but they don't care. Because
Right.
they have better ruins. Like those ruins are like,
Those
we don't
ruins
care about those ruins out there.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a whole stone city and the Christians and it's crazy. It was a crazy experience. So did Rick and I fall? Did I feel closer to Rick than I've ever felt before in that moment? Yeah. Was I worried for my safety?
A little bit.
Or was I clean and fresh?
Yeah.
What was my first story and what was the second story? What was it? PBS bag, you were there, you're East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the East Coast. I got married. I remember everything I said before and after it, but not the actual start of why. Free PBS bags. We'll find out. Is this another finger thing? Little.
Oh fuck! What? What is that?
Oh.
No. That was a snake?
I think it was.
That person must have been a heavy sleeper. How does a snake get in there?
Did it go up the penis? That's why you're not supposed to swim in those rivers, because they go up your pee hole.
I thought those were like little parasites.
All of them. It's a hole, dude. It's just a hole. That's
Everyone's
like,
just trying to get up in there.
That's why I have a special. That's why I custom ordered a special swim cap. But I ordered it was a Barbie doll where she's in a bathing suit. I just take a little cap off and I put it on.
Safe.
Here, Estefanos. I'm going to one by one this.
That would give me heartburn.
Do you think she's married? Like, do you think?
I do, actually.
Do you think that woman is like married with a family? Like who's putting that out? She looks mentally well.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then so she's just showing off the fact that she can swallow a bunch of meat. This is the metaphor, if you will.
But I think it was like, it wasn't like a down the throat type
Right,
of
it was a wiggle in. Because
Yeah,
if
and
it
I
was
think-
that processed meat, it would flex.
Yeah.
But the kielbasa, what was that? What was the one where she swallows the? Was that? That was like Howard Stern, the Howard Stern one.
Oh, okay.
Private Parts, remember that guy?
Oh, yes. Private Parts.
Academy Award winner. Drinking in church.
Oh, there's music on it, so I had to mute it.
Yeah.
Ay.
Take
Was
it.
that good enough?
This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges.
We did it.
It's over. Get that down to about 11 minutes if you could. I feel, excuse me, I have to catch another flight to Hollywood or Miami Beach.
Well, I thought, no, you don't. You.
I was in a New York state of mind.
Oh. I tried to know Ann.
That was a. Oh, you were you were no budding.
No budding.
No budding. Okay. You did it. You did it.
It really
This
touched.
was another successful bit on Unnecessary Talk. Poor Life Choices TV at BrianSturges.com. 11.9.
Miss Brian Sturges.
See you
Next Tuesday.